Hello, it's me, Ginger Lemon, and we are back with episode 15 of West of Loathing. We're gonna figure out who this bitch's favorite grandkid is. Cause, wow. Let's get into it. Alright. You uncover a coffin that was apparently delivered by mail because it still has the address printed on it. Either that or this is a joke about somebody going to Hellstorm Ranch after they die. Alright, so... AIOU. Oh my god, I don't want to do this math. Okay, so... let me bring my notebook closer to me right here. So, Meredith has a long name. Fidelity. Farah. Fidelity. Faith. A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y. So not Meredith. Not you. Melissa. But the... A-E. Madeline. Mezzo Becky Smith. Madeline. Same age as Becky. Margaret. Faye. Fiona. First Becky Smith. Paula, Patricia, Penelope. Little Becky Smith. There's 3 Beckys! Little Becky Smith had poor health though. No, wait, what? Rebecca Smith, Billy Spider McKinley turned out to be way more than one. Peggy Immortal, kinda ironic. Dig it up! Ooh! Tried to eat her way out of a bear! He was sort of like Benjamin Button kind of thing. Really is gonna hate this burial thing. I need to go help that lady. Gone to big pie eating contest in the sky. Dig it up! You got an item. Ugh. Ugh. Rebecca Smith. Is it Rebecca? Did her name? I think I knew who she was. Granny's eyebrows are hopefully. Meredith? Oh. Should have done Meso Becky. That was it. That was the one. Professional sword swallower. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go see what all that ruckus is about. It was the Meso Becky. There's a whole gang buried here. Wade in. Alright, Pete. Now protect me. First. Oof. Yikes. Damn. Damn. There goes my beam shield. Maybe I shouldn't have changed this gun. Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad time. No. Black. Yeah, no. Alright. This tombstone is big and fancy and has a door on the front. Inside there's a document and a weird little metal object. Read the document. The document describes a Tontine, the burial wishes of Chet Bresley, in a weird sequence of letters. Alright, time to write that down. BTLITR. Inside there's a document. Take the object. A key fragment. Interesting. Inside the tombs. Okay. Leave. This tombstone and big and fancy. Ugh! One day I'll get safe cracking. We're reasonably sure he's dead. They got him coming, going. Dig it up! Decent whiskey. Took us kinda long time to get around to this. Dig this guy up. Dig it up! Dead as he lived, screaming. Dig it up. You got riding boots! Boots! Just changing the gun out. Loot it! Ugh. Alright. Plot 3. Bound to run sooner or later. What? Embroidered herself to death? Oh, damn! My cousin Mary. Ate too many wasps. What? No! You know the one. Yeah, him. The most strikingly fat-faced man any of us had ever seen. Dig it up. Ooh. The skeleton doesn't seem particularly threatening apart from being a general reminder of your own mortality. Hello, who are you? My name's Bernard, but shh, lower your voice, they'll hear us. Who, the cultists? Shh, yes, not a fan? They're reanimating dead people's skeletons. I don't want to be reanimated, sounds horrible. Can you imagine having to walk around without your skin on? How embarrassing. Not to mention cold. Sure, well, plus, I mean, dying's hard enough. Who wants to come back to life just when you've got used to being dead, right? I could see that. Please, can you do something? I don't want them to find me. Okay, I'll let you know when it's safe. Great, thanks. I'll just hang back here until the coast is clear. Poor dude. Who's gonna tell him? Cultists! You're not going to get past this barrier of whirling bones without, well, making it so there's no barrier whirling bone. Okay, hold on. Okay. You open your necromancer journal and examine the information you've collected so far. You found a recipe for delivering delivery of robes. Looking at it more closely, you see that there's a surcharge delivery past Boulder Pass. That means Necromancer's lair is definitely west of the mountains. Good to know. You found that note about ley lines, but you don't really know what they are. You'll need to find somebody to help you, somebody smart. Okay. Looks like alrighty. Yeah, cult mask. Cactus drink. Increases your mysticality by 3. Increases your mysticality by 11 and your speed by 5 for the rest of the day. Okay. Dispel them. Your mystical prowess makes short work. Yes! Hey! The cultists look like they're barely maintaining control over that skeleton. So wait a while and see what happens. You hide behind a tombstone and wait. After a few minutes, the skeleton wrests itself from the cultist's control and goes on a rampage. The bones and teeth fly everywhere, and none of them belong to the skeleton, if that gives you any indication of how the fight turns out. Seemingly satisfied with the carnage it has caused, the skeleton scratches something into the ground and then shuffles off to the south. Yikes. Well, I did all that for nothing then. Grutch? Is this what the skip must be its name? Take the book! Frightening topics and next max. Let's go. Nothing left but boots and teeth. Nothing in here but 3 bedrolls and a single stale smell. I have stench resistance. Hold on. Where's my stench resistance? Where are my flowers? What? Damn. Well, this makes it a lot easier, actually. Yes. Investigate! You open the door, dig around at the Adretus, and find a Okay. Give me the stuff. Read it! It seems like it's probably pretty dangerous. Yes? Are you certain? The dark arts is no laughing matter. This could really mess you up. Yes. The book is full of magic spells which don't make any sense to you until you get to the next to last chapter and realize that they're not spells for you to cast, but spells for a skeleton to cast. One of the appendixes mentions in passing how to summon such a skeleton. Yes! As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. Ugh. Your blood darkens and curdles. You got a perk, then blood. What? What do these things do? What do these do? Well, need to go let the skelly boy know everything's fine. Hey, buddy. Hello? Who are you? I took care of him. Woo! That's a girl. Yo! Sweet. You're welcome, buddy. Wonder if that lady's okay to... Damn. Alright. How do I... Let me just... Wander. You see the familiar palisades of an army fort off the middle distance. You swing Phantasma toward it to see what it's called. Yes. Fort Memoriam. Not many people would walk around in a cow hat in this day and age, not to imply that they were ever in fashion or anything. I'm Ginger. Hey, I'm... Melvin? What's with the hat? We're doing a historical reenactments. You're playing a tabletop war game? Well, okay, sure, but historical one. Anyway, we only switched to this after we quit doing real enactments. Why'd you quit? It was too much exercise. Also, somebody kept refusing to lie down when he got killed. You missed! What's this game you're playing? Oh, you probably aren't familiar with this type of board game. It's a very specialized form of entertainment. What I mean is, you seem to be using Flintlock 400 rules, but my brother's set didn't have cows. Oh, well, yeah, we had to mod them in ourselves. Cool, huh? Well, the rules are pretty complex. I don't think the others will want to stop to play a teaching game. I already know it. My brother used to bug me to play with him all the time so he could test his strategies. Well then, yeah, we're sure to play it. Yo! Let's go! Alright, Mike, you seem to be taking this game real seriously. Well, of course, you gotta play to win, otherwise what's the point? Having fun? Exactly. Winning's how you do that. You having any line of sight issues? Yeah, they don't seem to have my... Yeah, they don't let me have my tape measure on board when it isn't my turn anymore, so I have to eyeball it. It looks like you could get a hit on that front guy. He'd have a partial cover though. Heh, I think you mean self-cover. Oh, you're playing 4th edition. Well, yeah, 3rd edition was a total clutch. Man, you and my brother would be better enemies. Is this D&D? Huh? What? Oof. Damn it. Good attempt, but not good enough. Okay. Bitch. Take out the healer. What am I playing? Heck yeah! Yes. Why do I have a cultist? Okay. Take out the army medic. Bitch. Yeah! I don't know what game I'm playing, but I'm really good at it. I wonder what'll happen if I win all these. Alright, where's the army medic? I don't have any medics here. Ooh. Come on, do something different, dude. Damn. Alright. Do something different. Damn. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win all the games. I believe in us, okay? I'm having a lot of fun playing this tabletop Moo PG. Bitch. Bitch. Damn it. I wish that guy wasn't so useless. Kill him! Okay. Wow. Massive pile of candy wrappers. Help yourself. The shelf is stuffed full of rule books for the weird game those nerds are playing. The liquid in this spittoon is bright yellow. I feel like that's all that needs to be said about it. I'll never understand you. Alright, well, you crouch down next to the spittoon. From the nauseating sweet stench coming off it, it appears that these nerds have been using it as a makeshift urinal, as you may have suspected, but rather they're using bright yellow lemon lime soda silver flavored chewing tobacco. Unless, well, another possibility is that they have been using it as a urinal and they're all extremely diabetic. Well, or diabetic, which, now I think about it, is a real possibility. In fact, it is probable that both these things are true. Search it! Really? You're gonna put your hand in these nerds' piss and/or spit bucket? Just gonna dive right in there, huh? Just gonna split splash around in that stinky yellow broth of spit and pee with no restraint whatsoever? I sure am! With a fanfare of sad trombones. With sad trombones and a choir of angels retching, a sword rises out of the spittoon, held aloft by a wet, bedraggled, and miserable-looking woman's arm. Since you're already kneeling, and the arm wastes no time before tapping you on both shoulders with the sword, splashing your clothes with yellow slime, and officially declaring you Ginger Lemon, Queen of Filth. Congratulations! The sword clatters on the floor as the hand drops it with a shudder and withdraws into the spittoon. Belchscalibur! Let's go! Long live the Queen! Yeah! Belchscalibur. I love it. Okay. Alright. This is a little longer than usual. We will continue looking around this place and playing these nerd-ass games and meeting these nerds at their own game in the next episode. Until then, long live the Queen. Bye.